This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Preferred Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Shotgun, here's an inside give. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Smith. Signs a quick throw. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
The Rebels moving quickly down the field here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup here on 1st down.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Single back, takes the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The shotgun running play call. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. He's got the cross and still going. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to leave the sticks.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have it.
And here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Sooners. No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He breaks free. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We reach the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking downfield. It's Smith. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air, and go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's the handoff. Fighting him off. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They pick up the first on the ground. And the Sooners are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it from the gun. Puts into space at the 50. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Smith. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the receiver brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And in first down, they go right back to him.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They'll kick it away here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To throw, it's Smith. The pocket breaking down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. And it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Across the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Sooners.
points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Punga. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. And it's caught. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The Sooners line up on first and 10 now.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments on the sideline. This will be a 35-yard attempt. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
There's a 1st and 10 play. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He'll hand it off. Picks up the force, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They get the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They'll run it here. Running with purpose.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. One man at the backfield, he'll get the football. Broken tackle, still going. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now here's the toss play. Some hard running there through a tackle. The Rebels looking to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, I love this play call here on this first down carry by the back. Getting the ball to the outside on a toss makes this defensive line have to respect the inside and the outside. Also keeps those defensive ends honest from not just collapsing down against the inside run.
The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Motion now from the tight end. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. The gain makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Smith. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. No, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Crucial third down play coming up.
Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Catch made in space. Look out. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. To the air, it's Smith. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. We're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's Here's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Tackled there by the defense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? The Sooners are on the move here.
Hey, third down. Why not give it to the workhorse one more time for a first down? Keep it on the ground. Keep working that clock. One of the better atmospheres we've seen, this night game atmosphere. But this running back and this offense having their way and looking to put this game away.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Leaning on the run game here. Fights through the tackle. Breaks into open space. And he's in the clear down the right side. Ends on the head. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
This running back just not be denied on this run. And as a defender, that's what happens if you don't wrap up a ball carrier. Big plays can break open like this.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. But it'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the play?
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on 3rd down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tackle for a loss. Is your confidence too shot to go for it? Seems like you better try for 3.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Smith. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. headed to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Right down the middle. It's Odom. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set for what could be their final drive. Down late in the final quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
To throw, it's Smith. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Rebels are going to cash in here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Rebels. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, that's exactly what they needed here to get this 2-point play. Now they're within a field goal. Can they get the ball back? With the amount of time that they have left, the defense will have to make some plays. This is going to be a very tense final few moments.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 45. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, the running back looks like he's possessed on that run. No defender could get 2 hands on him long enough to bring him down, so he picks up a lot of those yards after contact.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And there's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock?
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Chris, how about that? What a call on 4th down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.